If you take one thing away from anything that you learn in this podcast, it is I've been experiences. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I know that's not really. All right, let's do this. Oh, loud echo. Dude, I hope no one walks in again. I just had someone walk in, and my microphone's. He was like, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm recording a podcast. Want to join?" But no, they're not joining. But all right, here we go, ladies and boys and girls. Welcome back to episode 5 of the Young Minds podcast. Wow, 5 episodes. I mean, for you guys, it's probably like, oh, it's just another episode. For me, it's like a lot of work, and it's paying off. I love doing this. I'm excited for it. See where this go. I want to take this podcast to hundreds of episodes. That's my goal. Yeah. So this episode is not going to be that long. Like really at all. It's gonna be kind of a short podcast, just me kind of just chatting with you guys because I haven't had one-on-one. So I kind of just like chatting, just kind of like editing, and I don't know. I kind of like these one-on-one podcasts sometimes, but yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's gonna be shorter, but it'll be good. But so this is episode 5. Episode 6 is coming out next Friday. I'm gonna turn myself down. I feel a little loud. Episode 6 is coming out next Friday, and I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys don't watch any of my episodes or listen to any of these, episode 6 is the one you have to watch. I'll kind of tell you really quick. I interviewed a future Olympian. His name is Yule Moldauer. Dope kid. Just you have to watch it and listen to it. It's amazing. I absolutely love his mindset on things, what he's doing, where he's going in life, and like how he's planned his life out and like what he is going to achieve and what he's going to go do in life. Like I said, he's planning to compete in the 2021 Olympics in Tokyo. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a great interview, great episode. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, you guys just get me for this episode. It's gonna be short, fun, quick. But there's a few topics I have up. One I'll bring up now is NFTs. We're going to just dive right into it. I'm going to sound really nerdy this episode, by the way. I'm going to sound really geeky, and I might sound really stupid, but that's okay. That's what podcasts are for. This is something that I found out through another podcast. I forget which one, but an NFT. Okay, if you don't know, we're going to back up really quick. NFT ties together with the not the stock market, the cryptocurrency market. So crypto, it basically has to do with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and like Dogecoin. I don't know. It's like a meme coin. Anyway, it has to do with the online cryptocurrency, and what it is it's actually an NFT is a non-fungible token. So it's basically like art that you can purchase, but only you can hold it. Or you can't hold it, only you can own it digitally. So, like, it's not like a screenshot off of something and anything, which we'll get into in a minute. But it's basically, it's on. So, I did a little searching. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. And I found the place where you can go do it. And what is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. Oh yeah, it's called OpenSea. So like they're the biggest market of selling these NFTs. It's an NFT marketplace where you can go and sell all of these like trading cards that are digital. And they're like fully digital, but you can never hold them physically. Like you own them in your crypto like phone wallet basically. So it's hard to explain. Like I had to do research. I had to watch some videos. I listened to podcasts about it. It's confusing. So people are on OpenSea. I kind of explored it earlier. What they're doing is they're selling these like they're selling these trading cards, art, virtual worlds. That's something I want to get into. And they're selling these like collectibles and like sports cards, and they sell like these like 3D trophy gifts from like F1. They're like from the sport, and I mean some of them look awesome. But here's the thing: is I'm gonna go into trading cards here really quickly, And there's these trading cards selling for, actually, we're going to go to virtual worlds because this one blows my mind away. This is selling for, which is absurd, absolutely absurd. I need to find one that gives me the, oh, come on now. Oh, it's not giving me the, like, what it is in USD. Oh, come on. Here, we're going to go to art. Okay, art. So this painting is like really abstract and really like, it's just cool. I'll put it up on the screen, but it's going for 2.99 Ethereum, and that equates to $5,000 in USD, which is crazy because the thing is you can't physically own this, which blows my mind away, or you can't physically touch it or grab it or whatever. Like, you own it, but like, what? Like, I could easily just take a screenshot of this right now, and there's no watermark, no nothing. I can take a screenshot right now and say, oh, I own that too. And there's people saying like, oh, I own LeBron's or Michael Jordan's last dunk, or like the last video, like only me and 5 other people bought it. I go, cool, but I can just screen record it and you can just send it to me. Like, what? That's what I have an issue with, is like, not issue, but I'm confused, is like, people can just spread this stuff like wildfires. Like, you take a screenshot on Snapchat, it's the same thing. So like, I'm just blown away because on some of these virtual worlds I was looking at earlier, they buy digital land in this, and they have this like town mocked up, like made up, and it's like, I don't know, I think it's like 20 acres by 20 acres. It's just like a huge plot of land, and they're selling small like acres in it, and I think half an acre, like a digital land in this digital virtual world, this half acre was going for $20K US dollars, and it was like probably like 8 in Ethereum or something. It was crazy. Just like, and my question is, okay, if you own these virtual lands and you own these virtual like worlds and stuff like that, what do you do with them? Like, is it interactive like Minecraft, or like a game where you can go into, or just like, oh, I own this, so if it goes up in like value, like if this virtual land, this virtual property goes up in value, does that mean I can sell it off for more profit, or can you like rent it out? I don't know. What the, that's just that's crazy to me. Okay, and I know I should have answers because it's a podcast. I'm telling you guys information, but I'm just kind of telling you what an NFT is, and that's what because I didn't even know what it is, but it's crazy. It's like, why? Okay, why are people buying them? First off, is I see the aspect of people are buying them for collectibles. It's like a trading card. It's like Pokemon cards. Like, there's a whole uprise because Logan Paul bought all those big Pokemon cards. But why buy these if you can't? I mean, you can trade them online, I'm assuming. You can trade them through your wallet and stuff like that, but you can't like touch them or feel them, or that's just mind-boggling to me. So like, I don't know. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's been in the news recently. It's been all over social media, and it's just this huge thing of like an NFT. Like, what is it? Like, it's something, but it's like very hard to explain. I'm just having a hard time grasping my mind around it. Okay, I was just checking if we were still recording, and we are, because I've had issues with my camera in the past. And like, people, like, you buy these things, and it's not just art. That's the cool thing, is it's not just art. Like, this art piece is cool. Like, I'd hang this up in like a modern house. It looks pretty cool. See, I just took a screenshot of it because I'm going to put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. So does that mean I now own it? See, that's boggling my mind right now. And then there's these other things called, I'm going to go to the home screen, called like 3D punks. And it's like these avatar Bitmoji looking things, and it's just 3D. This one's absurd, dude. 3D looks like it was made in just Illustrator or Photoshop, took a few hours, and get this, it's going for 10 Ethereum, which is $17,000. Someone wants to buy this 3D punk, 3D looking dude with just head, with $17,000 USD, 10 Ethereum. I'm sorry. What's the purpose? I get it's cool. I get it's new and it could go up in value and it's like trading. I get that. But like, what? What do you? I guess you can trade. You can trade them, obviously. But like that just blows my mind away a little bit. Oh, wow. Talking to myself like it doesn't feel weird. It's just like I haven't done this in a minute. Because normally I'm talking to someone on the computer, and I would love to do a lot more in person because it's harder because I'm in college and I know a lot of people back home in Colorado, and I'm doing my best here. And the interview with Yule is going to be over FaceTime, but it'll work out just fine. But no, like if you're watching this or if someone sent you this like podcast or video, seriously, come on, invite or DM me, and I'll most likely have you on. Like, I just want to bring people who have great life motives, a great drive, goal setting, and to have like a business mindset and are very forward thinking and they want to just go. And people like that. And I want to hear funny experiences, comedy, and just, I don't know. I'm a young mind asking for other experiences and other young-minded experiences, I guess. I'm using my hands a lot. This is very, 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 sorry. I was just had to get close to the mic. Clear my throat. Anyway, going back to these, what are these called? NFTs. That's right. They just kind of blow my mind. You buy a virtual world, but you can't travel to it. You can travel to it on your laptop, but that's it. That's like all you can do. Okay, here is a description of an NFT. So it's a non-fungible token. A non-fungible token is a unit on a data or a digital ledger called a blockchain, where each NFT can represent a unique digital item, and thus they are not interchangeable. Okay, so I guess you can't trade them, or like you do with Pokemon cards. Okay. NFTs can represent digital files such as art, audio, video, and other forms of creative work. Okay. I mean, so that makes sense. People are selling. So I saw like a lot of posters, a lot of art, audio, and there's a lot of like cool like 20-second GIFs that are like animations that are really cool. I mean, not gonna lie, there was this one I saw. It was really cool. It was like a glitch effect of a card, and it said like it was like be creative, be you. It was like motivation. It had no bids on it. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could buy an NFT for cheap. I thought that'd be kind of cool, but also I don't know how to do. I would do that. Oh, and that's the other thing. You can create, like I could easily in 10 minutes create mine and post it on the marketplace for free. You can go create it on this place called OpenSea. You can go put up let's say I create an NFT of my face and I animate it and I put it on there. I would have my own personal NFT, my non-fungible token in the blockchain. That's what I was going to also look up is the blockchain. So I know the blockchain. I had a burp there. Sorry. Okay, so blockchain didn't just start with NFT. It started with, oh my lord, sorry, I had some Cheetos. The blockchain didn't just start with crypto or NFT. It started with crypto, so like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stuff like that. And what it is blockchain is a cryptocurrency blockchain explorer service as well as a cryptocurrency wallet. That's right. So it keeps your crypto safe. Instead of keeping it in like Coinbase where you trade it, you can put it basically into your own like wallet that you keep in your back pocket. Exchange supporting Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. They also provide Bitcoin data charts, stats, and market information. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, I also heard something about this. I don't think it's blockchain, but it's another wallet, crypto wallet based where it's like it's an investment account like you do, like you have like a money market account in like the bank. It's kind of like that, but it flows with like the stock market. I did hear about that, but it's for crypto, which I thought was really cool because they're kind of intertwining both, I guess, intertwining. Okay, here is a article from NFTs explained on The Verge. What's worth picking up at the NFT supermarket? NFTs can really be anything digital, such as drawings, music, your brain downloaded and turned to AI. That's something Elon Musk would do. Just, I think. But a lot of current excitement is around using the tech to sell digital art, which makes sense because like there's this is sorry, I'm looking at a GIF right now, and it's like a Bitcoin or it's Dogecoin, and it's like the cat going to the moon. It's a weird thing. I'm sorry. Oh, thought that was a bug. But yeah, like even someone said they said sorry, I was busy right clicking on the video and screenshotting it instead of paying millions of dollars for it. What doesn't stop people for just screenshotting? Because I just screenshotted that art earlier, and I don't think there's a code around it that would like affect it. No, it's there, and that is so weird to me. Huh? Okay, we've been on this for a minute now, but I'm curious. So yeah, if you how to sell NFTs, you have to have it in a marketplace, just like OpenSea. I think that's what it's called. OpenSea. Yeah. Honestly, I am heavily debating to start my own NFT. I think that would be awesome, personally. Dude, just imagine like I'm a redhead and I just make just like a goofy like card or something. I might do that and see how much I can make in crypto. Yeah, that might have to happen. I'm gonna check the camera really quick, but um, comment or just DM me if I made an NFT. Would you buy it? And you could bid like 1 cent. It's just like eBay. You bid on it. Huh. All right. I'm back. I don't know why my voice sounds raspy. Do you hear that? Do you hear this? Hello. I get weird when I'm alone. Not like in that way, but like I just get weird and slap happy. It's also been a hectic day. I am mentally breaking down. No, I'm not mentally breaking down. I'm just mentally worn out. That's better. That's a better term for it. I'm mentally worn out. I am. Yeah. Classes. Nothing else. Everything's good in my life. I'm just mentally worn out from like classes in college, and it's just been a busy week. Tests and everything. But yeah, it's fine. Okay, what are we going on to now? No, 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 no. They're turning real. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. Okay, so I saw a while browsing OpenSea, the NFT marketplace, the non fungible token. Is you can. I saw this one. It was from Mark Cuban, and this person. I don't think Mark Cuban posted it. This person took a screenshot from one of Mark Cuban's conferences and put like a quote of his over it, and it was him in the background and selling it, and it was selling for over a few $1,000s. And so like, there has to be some sort of like copyright law or something like from taking that. I would I would think so. I mean, you can't just dude, that's weird. That is so weird for me cuz yeah, you can just coin it. There's so many new crypto things going on in the world. It is very very weird. Hmm. Sorry. I am typing in more crypto thing. That's the other thing is like crypto is such a booming thing. I mean, it's never going to go out of style. It's just like the stock market. It's just always kind of there, and so it's just kind of just going. In my opinion, it's I don't know. I really crypto. So I'm personally invested into Bitcoin and a little bit of Ethereum on Coinbase, and I just use it as like a savings account because I know it'll always slowly just go up. Um, and Yule and I will actually, the person who's gonna be on the next episode, we actually get into that a little bit. Oh, excuse me. We get into that a little bit, and he talks about how he thinks it's gonna boom even more when we go like outer planet when we start exploring and settling on different planets. It's crazy. It's awesome. If you're watching this episode, you're dope. That's gonna air next Friday, but oh, dude, so I already actually shot that episode yesterday, because that's when we could do it. Got that done, and then this episode was planned for today or for Friday when you're listening to this when it's aired. So I had it all kind of planned out. And sorry for not posting for the last 2 weeks. Personally, haven't had a whole lot of people to interview, and I didn't just want it to be just me and the camera and the microphone, which, I mean, it's always fun. You guys love hearing my voice. I know that. It's fine. But I wanted it to be interesting, and I thought the NFTs would be something to talk about, something creative and different, because, like, it's a very new thing. I don't think people are very educated on it, and personally, I'm not at all. I just looked up a few things, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I wonder what this is. Oh, I could try that. And if you're listening to this, or if you know someone, I would love to have more of a crypto expert, so you could say, on the podcast, that knows what they're talking about a lot more. I would love to have someone like that, like, and I know a few people, but like heavily invested, like that's like day trading crypto, kinda something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I wanna do that because I need more people on this podcast. I'm gonna say that up, just straight up. I need a few more people on this podcast. I do. That is a fact, because you guys don't want to be hearing my voice or just me every week, do you? I'm assuming not. See, I'm kind of just rambling on now. I'm trying to pull modern. There we go. So I was trying to pull up things. 25 controversial topics. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I am not pulling this up. Okay, wait. You know what's crazy to me? Is that we could actually be on Mars by like 2050, which is just nuts. I don't know why that just came up, but that's what I was gonna look up. Space X, not stock. What was the SN11 or SN11, the one that just landed, but I think blew up a little bit after. I think. Because that was, yep, this is it. SN11. Yep, it did. SN111 and nope, the S9. My bad. SN9 lands hard following altitude test. So it was just a test. Okay. So there's all these different ones. Explodes minutes after landing. Here we go. Starship SN10 sixth to landing, explodes minutes later. This was published March 3rd, 2021. This is the one I saw on Twitter. That's right. So if you don't know what SpaceX is, sorry. Oh, no, I don't have COVID. I'm just a little nasally. So if you don't know what SpaceX is, it's Elon Musk's the owner of Tesla, his other company. He has thousands of companies, it feels like. His other company, and they launch rockets and then basically send them into orbit and then bring them back down and land them again, so they're reusable rockets basically. And that way they're not just going up and exploding these multi-million-dollar projects in space, and that way they can actually come down, land, stay there, and then come back and then go back up for another mission. Oh, and by the way, Perseverance just landed on the moon, the new Mars rover, so that was really cool. I watched Mark Rober's YouTube video about it. Shout out to him. That was a well done video. But yeah, we're just kind of going off of current events here. But the reason why we're going to loop it back around, yes, this is still a business-based podcast and entrepreneur-based podcast. So a little bit about me. That just kind of floated. But if you kind of don't really know who I am or like why I'm an entrepreneur, I've started this podcast to highlight young entrepreneurs, and this is one way, or this is one of my income revenue streams. By you guys listening, subscribing, liking, it actually boosts the YouTube algorithm and boosts off of Apple and Spotify podcasts. And for the audio listeners out there, I actually, if you probably have already listened to it, I have an ad playing in all the audio ones and it's a sponsorship every episode. I don't have it in the video yet because for YouTube you have to, I believe, have 10,000 views total and have over 1,000 subscribers on your channel to start making money as AdSense and stuff like that. So we're getting there. We're growing slowly. Numbers kind of always rise every week. So thank you guys. That's honestly amazing for me, or amazing to see. But yeah. So and then I also owned and operated and co-founded a lawn care service with my buddy Will. What's up, buddy? Shout out to you. When did we found that? We started that company 8th grade to freshman year of high school, and did that all summer long, and that was our entire gig. Absolutely loved it. You probably know that about me, but did that, and then I'm really excited for the future of that company because Will is actually taking the reins on that one, and he's going full force into it. I've stepped down in that position, and just because I'm in college and I'm in Montana and he's in Colorado, so it's more local for him. So, and that's what he wants to focus on more. That's what he loves. He loves the ag part of it, learning all of it, landscaping, stuff like that. Props to him. Absolutely love what he's doing. He's gonna crush it. So, and I love this side of the audio, the video, the production, the editing. I love that side, the marketing. That's what I'm going to school for. So, absolutely love that. So that's what he's doing. But him and I co-owned that for about 5 to 6 years ish. I've experience in that, and then I had what is it? Why am I drawing blank? Oh, photography company. A few years ago. I kind of stopped that one for a while, but I grew on Instagram with that. I sold my paintings. I don't paint. I'm not an artist. I'm a photography artist. I sold my photos in, where was it? Breckenridge, Vail, in like the ski towns in Colorado, and sold them up there. I sold them out the Crown Cafe. Shout out to them. They took me on, and I was a young entrepreneur, a young photographer at the time, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll take you. We have a spot in June," and June was my birthday. I was like, "Cool, sounds good." I went up May 31st and hung all my paintings or my photos. I keep saying paintings, and had an open house on June 1st. Stayed the night up there and had people come in, and I promoted it on my pages, and they promoted it on theirs. They had flyers out and everything. And I think this was like when I was 16, so I just started driving, got my license. I was feeling like, oh, cool, I'm gonna make it in the space, which I feel like I did, but like I don't pursue that stuff anymore. But did that and hung up all my photos, and then I just let a month go by. I didn't hear from them, and because I lived 2 hours away from them, so I just didn't hear anything. And by the end of the month's coming and rolling up, I call them and I go, "Hey, do you guys need me to come pick up the paintings and everything?" And they go, "Yeah, I think it was Andrew. Did Andrew contact you about any like the paintings or photos that were sold?" I go, "No." I had 2 photos left, and I hung up 15. That was the first real thing for me. It was like I actually made money off of my work and my art. I made like $300 of just selling my stuff up there. I had it for cheap, but I was so happy. I was like, this is amazing. And they gave me cash in an envelope, and I was like, this is awesome. I just made money off of something I love doing. I still love doing it. I just don't do it as much anymore. Maybe down the road for sure. But I like videoing and doing stuff like that where you can actually see in the audio and the podcast. That's why I love it, because I love talking. I love getting to know people. But yeah, so that's when I did it, and it was amazing to me because like that was the first real thing I sold. And then I went on to keep doing that more and more and more. And then I applied for this. It was a scholarship or a competition. And I'm going to have a drink of water really quick. My voice is raspy. Oh, that was a big gulp. Wow. Felt good. Anyway, so I applied for this competition. It was the teen entrepreneur competition. I forget what it was called. Like it was Young Ameritown. A lot of teens, a lot of kids probably know what Young Ameritown is. It's you in your elementary school you go and you act as a worker, an employee in a town for one day. You learn how to operate a business. You're the mailman. You're the mayor. It's just a small little town. It's really cool. Excuse me. And then but they have a competition for kid and teen entrepreneurs, and I applied. So I went there, and I was the runner up, and I was like I think the third or second runner up, and I was like, this is cool. It was this huge stage, and I went on live TV to promote it and everything. I was doing interviews, I was chatting with people, making connections, and I did that for my photography business. And you can do it up till you're 21. And I did that when I was 17, 16. Personally, I'm thinking, because it's just the marketing brain in my head, is I might apply for that competition again this summer because the enrollment's coming up here soon, and put this podcast as my business and be like, this is what I'm doing. I highlight young teen entrepreneurs, and that would be absolutely killer. I know a few of the gals down there, Anna, I'm blanking names, but I know them, and oh, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, it's my dad. Sorry, I have to decline your call. I will call you back if you're listening to this. But I'm honestly thinking about applying for that competition again because it made so many connections, and that's honestly where I was able to really open up and learn how to talk and learn how to not be scared, because I went on Colorado and Company, which was our news, our coffee hour, 11 o'clock midday show in Colorado. And I went on it, and I was sweating buckets in the green room. I had from like my elbow all the way down to like right near my ribs, basically down there. I was in a dress. I was in a blue dress shirt, sweating. I remember going into the bathroom, and my dad was like, "Hey, you okay? You look a little pale." Like, I was so scared. I'm about to go live in front of Denver, and he was like, "Breathe, calm down. All you got to do is just look at her." And it was a gal. It was one of the interviewee, or there was this person interviewing me. I forget her name, and my dad said, "Just look at her. Forget all the lights. Forget the cameras. Forget that you're mic'd up, because you had the whole thing." And I go, okay. Started breathing. Took off my shirt. Started airing it out in this green room, dude. And I'm with everybody like who helped me get there. Everyone from Young Ameritown. They're like walking me around. They're like my entourage, I felt like. And I'm like taking off my shirt, like airing it out. And they're like, "Hey, you okay?" I go, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm just a little hot." Airing this out, and then I remember I put it underneath the hand dryer, or the hand dryer, and in the bathroom, and I was going down there, and they're like, "We gotta go." Put it on, tuck it in my belt, go, and this place was shocking. Like, I can talk to you guys so easily, but I could probably do that much better now, but I couldn't then. But I went on, and personally, I think I killed it. It was a great experience to go on, and like the whole live set of like a live studio production. You just hear 5, 3, 2, and then 1, and they point the finger, and then she starts talking. The teleprompter's going, and then there's like TVs everywhere showing it. And then I didn't have a teleprompter that I looked at, but they had kind of note cards of, here are the questions I'm going to ask you. Be prepared, be ready, kind of know what you're saying. And then we kind of walked around the studio because my work was all displayed around, and they had my website on the screen for everybody. It was a really cool experience to be able to do that. So shout out to Young Ameritown and Young Americans for doing that. I might be applying again with this podcast because it's a great experience, even if you don't win. And that's the other thing is, if you take one thing away from anything that you learn in this podcast, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And what I mean by that is, when I did that competition, is I didn't win, but I took product photos for Elevation Creations, who was the winner of that competition. I took photos for him, for product photos for his website. Killed the photos, got it done. Him and I made the connections. We still know each other that day. I made connections with the previous winners. I think the Sweet Bee sisters, something like that, and made connections with them. And then I still stayed in contact with all of them. I still did like events and a few things like that. And then I got an email that following close to December for the Denver Pitch Startup Week. And this was a real deal. This was the real deal. Oh, by the way, for the first competition, you won, I think it was like $2,000, $3,000 to go towards your business, which was insane. And I think the runners-up I got a little bit of money. I don't know how much. I remember we got like a little bit of like congratulations money. But no, then I got invited back and they said, "Hey, we're holding this Denver Pitch Startup Week competition. Do you want to join?" I go, "Yeah." I go, "Let's do it." Basically, you have your company that you already own and you already operate and are doing, and you find a way to make it better. Just make it more efficient, how you're going to make money, and pitch it to these real judges with real investing money, real capital, and you have to find a way to get the money from them. That's a terrible way of wording it, but no. So I got invited to it, and my first pitch, we did 3 pitches. First pitch was I went to downtown Young American Town's office, and there was 7 of us, and they could only pick 3. No, 2. Yeah, they could only pick 2. And there's a few people I knew from the previous competition, and they only picked like the higher runner-ups. So I was there with a few other people, and I was scared because, like, I don't know, I was like, this would be kind of cool. If I could do this, it'd be great. Went there, I got the first pitch. It was awesome. And they're like, all right. They teamed me up with a few mentors, and we completely redid my presentation, completely redid my speech, knew what I was doing, got them on topic. And then the second presentation was more of like a practice and meeting your competition, basically, from all around Denver now. And there was 2 more people. It was me, another guy, and then 2 other people from a different school or whatever. And all great ideas, all great pitches. And then a week after that was the big Denver Startup Week. Absolutely insane. And we go downtown, we go into this huge building. It's literally like Shark Tank. You walk under these glass tiles, you walk in, and your face in front of all these judges. And then, so they said, all right, you guys go in here, and it's this huge glass conference room. You can see the city and everything. I'm like, all right, this is the real deal. And, we go in there, and a few of the mentors be like, you guys need any more help and everything. We're like, no, we're all good. So they gave us a few minutes to be, and it's just the competition that you're fighting against to go win this capital money. And we're all just sitting there just chatting, just like we're all good friends. There's no hate, enemy, bad blood between any of us. And then we go out, we do it, and that one I did not win either. I don't even know what place I got. I don't think that is, but I'm not upset because I made good business connections through there. I keep in contact with people actually to this day from that competition. And yeah, so again, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Or I've heard it's like 1/3 who you know, 2/3 what you know. I think I have that. Yeah, I totally have that mix. I might have that mixed around, but I'm sorry, I'm tired. Want to get this podcast out, want to get it going, but I think we're chilling around 40 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, we're wrapping this one up. Yeah, thank you for listening to me ramble, go on and chat. Loved it. Had a great time. And don't forget to like, subscribe. That'd mean the world to me. If not, thank you for listening. This is the Young Minds Podcast. And don't forget to tune in to next week's episode, episode 6 with Yule Moldauer, a future Olympian. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.